You already know how to grow. You may remember, or you may not yet recall, how a single drop of rain contains an entire storm's potential. And in that very same way, a thought, when believed, reshapes reality completely. Now, have you ever considered how easily a seed forgets it was once only a seed, once it becomes a forest? You don't need to remember being the seed anymore. You just begin to notice the forest expanding, deep, alive, evolving, like you are, without even trying. Now imagine this, you're focusing, combining all the beliefs, behaviours and ideas you once thought that you had to learn. And you're installing them naturally as your new operating system. Not one step at a time, all at once, seamlessly. And how does the new system take over? The way breath does, unnoticed, until it's everything. Does a tale ancient, forgotten, remembered now only by those who've outgrown remembering, of 3 mirrors in a cave. One reflects your past. It shows struggle, survival, fear. The second reflects your present, a flickering image, part shadow, part flame. The third, mirror. Ah, that mirror reflects what you've decided to become. Not what is, not what was, but what will be the moment you claim it. So here's the first lesson. Every negative thought is a signal, a flashlight pointed at buried treasure, a knock at the door of greatness, and you have just started opening the door. And when the mind reframes, the body rewires. When you expect abundance, you attract expansion. Now, isn't that interesting? And a voice begins to speak, not from the outside, but from within. I'm not who I was. I'm not the echo of doubt. I'm not a prisoner of the past. I'm the author, the rewriter, the spellcaster. I create reality by feeling it first. That's right. Just as a bird doesn't want to understand the wind before it flies. You don't wait to understand change before you embody it, because embodiment is faster than explanation. So you begin to act as if. You've always seen opportunity in chaos. You've always turned setbacks into superpowers. You've always believed feedback is the fuel of evolution. Is it real yet? It becomes real the moment you feel it. You walk into a cafe, not of coffee, but of concepts. On the menu, compulsive positivity, with a shot of strategic optimism. Gratitude macchiato, served warm with forgiveness foam. Reframe roast, aged in barrels of old mistakes, now sweetened by lessons. And as you order, you realise you've already tasted these before. In the moments you smiled through pain. In the times you chose kindness over correctness. In the seconds you didn't give up. And now those moments become anchors. And those anchors become automated. What was once effort becomes identity. That's the trick, isn't it? Change doesn't come from trying. Change comes from choosing, again and again, until you forget there was ever a choice to make. Remember the forest. The seed doesn't strive to become a tree. It just stops resisting being one. And so do you. You now begin to visualize best outcomes. So often your brain treats them as memories. To reframe negative thoughts before they finish forming. Celebrate wins so small they sneak under the old radar of not enough. Practice optimism like a language you've always known but forgotten you were fluent in. Use your physiology like an artist uses a brush, painting state into being. Catch beliefs before they harden to walls, because your beliefs, they're now flexible, flowing force. Not rigid rules, but rivers. And rivers only ever flow towards oceans, towards expansion, towards more. Let me confuse you for a moment. If you're already becoming who you are going to be, and you've always had the ability to be that already, and now you're learning how easy it is to become what you already were becoming, then hasn't the becoming already become you? And isn't that exactly how it happens? Now it's time to remember, as we focus on combining all these ideas, beliefs and concepts and install them unconsciously as your new belief system, as your new operating system. It's not something you must do. It's something that's already been done. The moment you began listening to this, or before, or maybe in a dream you'll remember tomorrow. Because here's the truth that doesn't need convincing. You're resilient, you're radiant. You're rewriting reality by breathing differently. You're energy shaping energy with your intention. You're hypnotizing yourself right now to believe what's always been true, that you're enough, that everything is feedback, that you're the author now, and the script is yours to write next. But something tells me you already know the words. Or maybe you don't need to, because you've already become them.